Welcome back.
Yes.
Yes! Well, I have a confession. I had to look up Qunari sex.
Owain's room is near here. I hope he's all right.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Owain.
Yes, it is I, Owain. You remember? I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do. The stockroom is my responsibility. I must keep it clean. I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here. No, I suppose I should count myself lucky. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all. I do not know, but he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this. Blood magic could control us, too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
So, yes, I looked it up. I couldn't help it. I mean, they keep talking about the thing. So, I decided to see what I could find out about the Qunari. So, in regards to sex and relationships, which I talk about a lot. You know, sex and relationships, I talk about a lot. So, this is actually on topic. So, there. So, anyway, Qunaris don't have family units. They don't marry or choose partners. Qunari do not even know to whom they are related. The Qunari's family are his or her co-workers. And you know what? I'm just killing you straight off, bitch. I enjoy killing her. I don't know why I enjoy killing her so much. At first, I thought it was because she was the chick that I let live, and she turned on me later. But then I found out through Real Arcalian that that's not her. So you'd think I'd say, oh, I shouldn't kill you then. But I do. I kill her anyway. I just enjoy killing her. I'm not even sorry. I'm not even going to say I'm sorry because I'm not sorry. Okay. So anyway, back to the Qunari. So yeah, he's not kidding when he talks about purpose, Sten. The Qunari also don't generally associate mating with love. They feel love. They have friends. They form emotional bonds with one another. They just don't sleep with each other to express it. And if they do, they get re-educated by the Ben Hasrath? Hasrath. Yeah. If such a thing occurred and produced a child, the same thing would happen to the offspring as happens to all other Qunari offspring. It would be raised, evaluated, and assigned a job. The Qunari don't waste people unnecessarily. Whether same-sex attractions are frowned upon or not is currently unknown. So, they don't marry. They don't choose partners. They don't even know whom they're related to. That's deep. That they don't even know who their mother and father is. So there are no family ties. Could you imagine what life would be like without family ties? Actually, it could make things a hell of a lot less complicated. Now that I stop to think about it. the Qunari's family are his or her co-workers. I'm drinking water. So basically, wait a second.
Hello? I'm nobody. I'm harmless. Please, leave me alone. But the demons... If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside. Oh. Ah, yeah. Yes. I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden, at your service. There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while. And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens. Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
Coward. Okay, so, essentially, they procreate when necessary. They do not associate mating with love. But one thing they did not... Wait a minute. They form emotional bonds with one another, but it's with their co-workers, not through, relationships. And if they start slipping down that slippery slope, then they're put in check, basically. So there's nothing in here about, the mating ritual being violent. So Sten was trolling Morgan, and it works absolutely well. I almost wish he hadn't done it just to see if they, well, I'm sure because you can't control the characters, they wouldn't get it on. But I would have loved to have seen, not such an early troll, let's put it like that. I'll work her up a little bit. But they don't even know who their family... I mean, even animals at the very basic level know who their parents are. Now, they may forget over time and not realize that their mother is their mother. And, that's where you have that inbreeding. Like they'll mate with their mother or their brothers or sisters or whatnot. And that can cause issues. But initially, they know who their parents are. So that's interesting. Now, I do think that it's wise that they don't use sex to express love, because I think that's where a lot of relationships, end up getting messed up. They mistake sex for love. Hang on a second
women
here.
with shields. Much better than the bulls.
Everyone's gone. Or dead. I fear the worst.
Do you get the feeling things are just getting worse as we go up?
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of relationships go awry. because often the female will associate sex with love and the guy associates sex with sex. And it causes problems. Yeah, if this is the room that I think it is, this is the room I always die in. I usually die in. No? Yes, this is the room. Okay, so in death incoming, I'm sure. So, yeah, I'm that's interesting. I mean, I've been thinking off and on with Sten's conversation about being more focused. To them, it's on the important things. Now, I'm not exactly sure work would be the right thing, but their work directly benefits their society. I mean, like for instance, people who love being firefighters or teachers, doctors, their work directly impacts. I'm so screwed. The society. Hang on. Yeah, this is not going well. Okay. Let's try this again.
Magic at work.
Now that's just unnecessary.
This can... You can stop flinching, Sten. I'm not going to harm you.
I do not fear harm to myself.
What is that supposed to mean?
An unbound mage is like a wildfire, as prone to simply consume itself as it is to devour all that surrounds it.
I do wish you wouldn't refer to mages as it.
That's the only thing that bothered you about what he just said? Alrighty then. And that's interesting that conversation didn't trigger the first time. Oh, I hate that room. I really hate this room. I'm muting her. I hate her. I hate this room. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna go after the demon. Or I could skip this room, but then across the hall is the sleep demon. It's like, you can't freaking win. So let me do my boosts up. Yeah. Although I must admit that it fascinates me that she can get in the mind and create, not only, create a scenario, she is able to find out your weakness and find out what it is you want the most and then recreate that in your mind. That's badass. That's like the bomb diggity superpower,
Mother? Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
Well, let's just get this.
What was that?
Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
They will not get past me!
I mean, technically... Oh god, here comes probably another death. Usually die on this one too. But if you think about it, if you could mind control, and they don't have, like a global countdown on how long they can mind control, where, it times out and you have to recast. They can just, be there for hours. That could probably be better than flying. Because you really wouldn't even have to get away. Because the only way, well, okay, there is a weakness to that. Because if somebody comes, like I came in, and interrupted them, then she's weak. Well, you wouldn't know she's weak by all the shit she's doing in here right now. She doesn't seem all that weak, but yeah, I do like that. Okay, anyway, back to Qunari sex. I'm really enjoying Sten being in the group. His character and the way that they've made his race has really got me thinking about things. You know, because I'm not sure. I mean, like, we have a lot of jobs in our current world that really don't, they're more, you know, like fluff. Like for instance, a lot of the stuff, okay, like the news. The news is supposed to carry the function of informing people of what's going on. But what they've also done is taken the step of creating drama and buzz and, you know, a lot of times they don't even fact check anymore. So it's become entertainment in a way, more so than education. So do we really need that extra education? Do we really need reality TV? Do we really need sports? Like for instance, do Qunari have... Oh! Booyah! Boo the fuck yeah! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Awesome! Awesome! Oh my god, I'm so hyped right now. Okay, I'm going to break right now. And I'll be back in the next one.